Welcome back, everybody. How are we doing? You just have to excuse the hair on top of the head. It is what it is. I had a rough couple of days. The woman body just. But anywho, we're going to have a little conversation about the shenanigans that happened yesterday and the lovely post that Burns High School decided to post today. I find it very distasteful. I find it distasteful that Lincolnton, Gaston, Cleveland did not take the proper make the proper calls, in my opinion, as a mother. As a mother, we just witnessed the school shooting in Georgia. That mother called and 20 minutes prior and said, "Look, my son is blah 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 blah." Well, now we had the school officials were made aware of this 8 hours previous. Cleveland County had a school board meeting the night prior. So my question is, now ask yourself, parents, if we have bad weather coming and they're expecting ice to be on the roads, what happens? What do the school officials do? What does Greg Scholl do? Most of the time they cancel school if the buses can't drive the roads, right? So you mean to tell me a threat of violence is not taken as seriously as ice on the road? And a lot of y'all are going to say, well, that's too different. No, it's not. They are quick. When there's going to be inclement weather, let them stay home. They can do a virtual school day. Well, okay, why wasn't a virtual school day done? Even if it had to be 3 counties wide, why wasn't it done yesterday? And why are the people that sit in positions of power waiting for a mass incident or mass casualty incident to happen? Because I need to remind you folks that us parents did not find out till after school started, most of us. And I know that my daughter had already got on the bus. So who's to say one of these shooters was not on a bus, that didn't get on a bus out in the county? So you need to think about that. There's no metal detectors for these kids to get on that bus. So a mass casualty incident could have happened before it even got to the school on a school bus. So you parents need to wake up. Y'all absolutely positively need to wake up, or we're going to end up having a mass casualty incident here. Burns High School, Burns Middle, they had one back in I think it's the 80s or 70s. But any threat of violence like this, and for our school officials, on any sitting school board member, any police department, or anybody that has any control over this, for them to allow what happened yesterday, and then Burns High School today wants to post, oh, how inexcused absences are just bad for the student. How distasteful is that? How distasteful is it for any school official or anybody having anything to do with a platform after an incident like yesterday to post about missing school days today? How inappropriate is that? How distasteful is that? That is very distasteful. That is pretty much calling out the parents that come and got their kids yesterday, in my opinion, as a mother. This has got to stop. These people in positions of power, all they see at our children as is money, as dollar figures. They could care less if our children get shot up, because yesterday was prime example that they didn't give a crap. They had no clue if this was going to happen. None. But they didn't notify a parent, not one. I mean, some people saw it on Snapchat that evening, but that don't mean it got out to the whole county. And when you have county officials allowing this to happen, allowing children to get on a bus, allowing children to get to school, and not notifying the parent, the last time I checked, they're called the dependents for a reason. They're called dependents because we filed them on our tax returns. We, the parents, are responsible for them, and not the school official. These school officials are acting like these children are theirs, and they're not. Parents, y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to wake up. We need to fire everyone sitting on any school board, Gaston, Lincoln, and Cleveland. Because how hard would it have been to err on the side of caution and have a remote day for all 3 counties? How hard would that have been? It wouldn't have been hard at all. They made our kids do it for 2 freaking years during the pandemic. And some of the kids here in Upper Cleveland County didn't even get an education because back then we didn't have internet or cell phone service. So, folks, y'all need to wake up. If y'all think these sitting officials care about our children, y'all are sadly mistaken. And I don't know what rock you've been sleeping under, but you need to absolutely wake up and smell the daggum roses. Stephen Fisher is a joke. That man still hasn't even answered a email from back before Memorial Day weekend over where $300,000 has went. So, I don't know where y'all at, parents, but I know I am absolutely done with it, and I'm not going to go to a school board meeting because I'll end up in jail, because I'm not going to deal with the fuckery. All I know is if we all band together and start going viral and exposing these people for who they are, that we can get change. We can embarrass them to the tune that they will not go sit in that seat no more. Just like a sitting school board official was owned a bar. Was half owners in a bar. To me, that is not morally right. How can you own a bar and serve drinks to the community you're supposed to serve as a sitting official with children? But yeah, you tell the children not to drink and drive. But yeah, you're serving it to the parents. I mean, yes, the parents are adult, but what sitting officials should be okay doing that? Guys, I just ask you to please reevaluate who you think these people are. They're making millions of dollars off of our backs, and they're doing nothing for our children and nothing for our community. It's time we stand up and stand together. Peace out, guys.